He explains it to him. Or doesn't have to. Already on the same page. Hello lovelies, I'm C and welcome back to another episode of Naruto Shippuden. I don't really know where we are right now in the story just because I've jumped a few episodes. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. Oh, okay. So all of the filler episodes have been them fighting each other and damn. It's still night. What? They found them pretty quickly. Yeah, I'm like, if... We're gonna have to join eventually. Wow. But what happens if you lose? my man pulled a Gandalf. You shall not pass. Yeah, he's a different breed. Damn. Damn. She doesn't want him to die. Damn. I love it. She's like, it's the opposite. Oh. Wow. My man is talking shit. One of the best moments. Wow. Oh. Wow. Damn. Because he doesn't want to target his brother. Well, yeah. Of course he's gonna choose his brother over...
野郎、お前たち人中力は己であって己でない存在だ。国のパワーバランスであり、里の力であり、国と里にとって特別な存在だ。お前ら個人の好き勝手にはいかん。立場を理解しろ、大バカどもが。
まあそうかもしんねえが、俺個人としてどうしても捨てられねえもん持ってる。心を
Wow.
それなくしたらただの兵器。
The standoff of brothers.
は次の雷影候補だ。ここ雲隠れでは代々雷影にタッグを組ませることになっているのは知っているな。雷影の力を最大限に引き出す傍ら、雷影の護衛役としての意味もある重大な名が B。
Oh, so they're not biological brothers.
順に見る。このゴム人形の首を A と一緒にダブルラリアットで跳ねてもらう。いいか、これは左右から同じ力を加えなければ切れない仕組みになっている。片方が強すぎたり弱すぎた場合、切れずに曲がる。
But he was more compatible with him.
どうせずに済んだのだがな。
次。
雷影様、見つかったようだな。
少し変わったやつだが、もう一度拳を突き出してみろ。
He explains it to him. Or he doesn't have to. Already on the same page.
俺たちは兄弟だ。よろしくな、B。
I see, I see.
いとことして俺の。
だが今こうして8尾をここまで抑え込み、コントロールを。
いいから聞け。人中力になったものしかわからん。今まで普通に付き合いがあった人々の目が変わる。
Yeah.
相手は普段通り接しているつもりだろうが、そうじゃないのが分かってくる。見返りもなく自分の歩く先が見える。ただ暗い場所へ向かっていく恐怖と孤独。適合できたのかどうか、死を隣で感じながら歩く。それらにとらわれ、来る日も来る日も。
Wow. That is some dark shit.
暴走を仕掛けてくる。
So he's currently holding the eight tails.
死にたくなる。
でも、
God
お前は忍
damn.
術センスも能力も血統も人徳も全てを持ってる。
ああ、だからそうして合理的に8尾の人中力として選ばれた。人中力に本当に必要なものはそんなものではない。
じゃあ、なん
Yeah, I'm curious too.
その心の穴を埋められる何かだ。
何かって何なんだ。
何か
行くぞ、B。
オッケーブラザー。
B、 このガキがってことはお前らがあの AB コンビか。
なら俺たちの技も知ってるってことか。
ダブルラリアット。
Damn, my man's like, I don't want to be the next victim.
B、 まだまだ俺の理想とするダブルラリアットになってない。今俺がお前の力に合わせてるだけだ。もっと力をつけろよ。
わかってるよ。バカ野郎、この野郎。
兄貴に向かって
Oh my god. That's literally how he tells everybody.
なんだブラザー。
I guess that's something depends on the individual as well, because all of them have something that motivates them.
大変なことばかりだ。
ああ、そうなのってなもんよ。前からタコにあだ名でもつけてやるぜ。ラップしながら。
いいか B、 何かあったら隠さず俺に言え。お前は俺にとって特別な存在だ。俺たちは最強のタッグだ。
Connection, man.
こ こいつがキュービ奪取任務を一人で阻止した忍びか。
あなたこそ雲がける三代目雷影の実子機関棒の A です。かなりの早技。
Yeah.
わざと俺がいるならやれるぜ。バカ野郎、この野郎。
みんなは動かないでくれ。俺がやる。
Wow. Not fast enough.
スマンピー、大丈夫か。
まさかこいつもしかして8尾の人中力か。
撤退の合図だ。港、ここは一旦引くぞ。
こんなもんへでもない。8尾がサビのキラー B だぜ。
素晴らしき武勇です。8尾の人中力としてではなく一忍びとして強いものをお持ちのようだ。
こいつは才能なら俺以上だ。
いや、そうではなく、もっと大切なものをすでに持ってる。
That's something.
飛べ。さあ、どのくらいだ。
失敗はしないよ。
Wow. He knew what he was doing.
相打ちなら覚悟。差し合うか。そう。
敵だけど
I love it. See, it's hard not to like him.
忍びキラーな動きだよ。
I would have never guessed they weren't biological brothers, man. Damn. Like, we understand where he's coming from. He's trying to stop the end of the world, and he just feels like if they're around, it's inevitable kind of thing.
けどもう一回。
早すぎて目で追えません。
Wow.
お前のラリアットでわしに勝てると思っているのか。
How strong is this man?
イの人中力がここまでキュービの力をコントロールできるとは思え。
She's using very good facts in this.
力いっぱい出し惜しみなしでやるべきだ。私はナルトを生かせる。ナイス。
I was about to say, she knows what she's doing.
それでこそ俺の知ってるほかげのばあちゃんだってばよ。
おかげ。貴様こそ勝手な自己判断じゃないのか。どいつもこいつもなぜナルトはやれるという保証がある。お前ごときのラリアットは効かんと言ったはずだ。
Damn.
俺の力を見誤ってるぜ。バカ野郎。
Oh, has he been holding back?
まさか三代目雷影様がお亡くなりになろうとは。ブラザーはどっち？あっち？こっち？いきなり壁を殴り崩して外へ出て行きよった。
Oh my god.
いくつか壁の穴が開いとるはずじゃ。そこを通っていけばおるじゃろう。
He hadn't become the Rikage. He could have been in construction.
だから雷影はブラザー。
分かっている。今は戦争中だ。俺が雷影として里と国を守り抜く。それが親父の意志だ。
The responsibility. Heavy the head that wears the crown.
お前は今日より雲来峡に入り美獣玉の訓練をしろ。お前を敵には接触させん。
俺のラリアットは
お前のラリアットはもういい。敵が攻め入ってきた時は里から出ず、遠距離用の美獣玉を使って蹴散らせ。いいか、お前は二度と里から出るな。
Oh, wow. Sometimes protection through captivity isn't always the way.
俺がお前の力に合わせてるだけだ。もっと力をつけろよ。
It became the other way around, didn't it? Where he's now been like suppressing himself.
俺にとってはそれが理想。上から目線でブラザーに説教を申そう。
Knocked your ass down.
さえあれば強くいられると信じられることのほか。
何それさえ見つかれば強くいられる気が
It's
する。
interesting though that he knew he didn't have it.
リーにはそれを見つけさせてやれ。
そうか。お前は俺にとって特別な存在だ。俺たちは最強のタッグだ。あの時真実の滝の前で言ったあの言葉が。
やっと気づいたか、バカ野郎、この野郎。上から目線でブラザーに説教。妄想じゃなくなったな。あ、いえ。
They're cute.
手の俺だ。だがブラザーは俺を守ろうとして
Yeah, he is. You can tell.
俺の力を信じなくなっていった。毎回。人中力になればいろいろなもんなくして心ガリガリ。でもだからこそなくしたくないもんが光って見えてくる。心ピカピカ。美獣だけが力のもとじゃねえ。オーケー。美獣が入る前に入ってたもんが光り出したら太陽ぐらいでかかったと気づく。
Aww.
それこそが力のもとだと気づく大筋。だからこそ俺は8秒唯一コントロールできたと確信。ナルトの中にもその太陽がある。各自
Two sons.
母ちゃんだ。
父と母。
Connection.
ほかげと渦巻き串なか。しかしお前が生まれてすぐに二人は死んだ。
They loved him from birth.
キュービチャクラのコントロール修行の時、何かあったな。ナルトがペイン戦でキュービ化仕掛けた時も、封印の十式に仕掛けを施していた湊が出てきて、自分を助けたと言っていたな。ただでは死なん男だと思った。
It's like they were the last pieces of the puzzle.
父ちゃんは死んだ。母ちゃんと一緒にその敵とキュービから木の葉の里を守り抜いて、俺を守り抜いて。ほんの一瞬だったけど、その時に二人が俺にくれたすんげえいっぱいのもんがやりきれるんだって俺を信じさせてくれる。救世主も俺に託したんだ。大影、ナルトを殺し敵の目的を先延ばしすれば、今度は必ずキュービを取られるぞ。それこそ世界が終わる。ナルトだからキュービの
Yeah, especially at this stage. Damn.
あれはマックス状態。ナルトを殺す気なのか。不測の事態。
相変わらずの機関棒だ。今度は私も参戦する。
I don't see her winning this.
巻き込むわけに
Like, if she had to go toe to toe, I don't see her winning it. I think Naruto just has to prove himself here.
行くぞナルト。
俺ってばいろいろ託されてるもんがあっから。
Man's gonna go right by him. Went right by him, right? Yep.
失敗はしねえ。
Yep. He's faster.
俺もいろいろ背負ってるものがあるから失敗はしないよ。
Just like his dad.
かわしたバカ野郎この野郎これじゃ本当に
まるで黄色い線香。来影のおっちゃんの言う通り。失敗したら救世主じゃなくなっちまう。だから絶対失敗しねえ。父ちゃんがそうしたように。
Yo, Naruto was so lucky. He got such great parents.
救世主は生きているようだ。お前の中で
Alright.
でかい
That's all it took. Yeah, they kept like probably the two strongest people on the sidelines.
やはりこれしかない。この資料によれば、キュービチャクラモード時のナルトは敵の悪意を感知できるとある。
So Naruto has to do.
白いやつの変化の術を
Wow.
受けるはずだ。それに影分身の使えるナルトなら各戦場へ出向き。
Oh, okay, so they're gonna have a bunch of him just like picking them out.
長かった夜も明ける。
Yeah, this isn't a good sign.
こいつらの目もそろそろ馴染む頃だな。
Damn, all of the
ジンチュリキを
Jinchuriki.
使った新たなペイン陸道。少し俺好みに変えてはいるが。
Oh, that's not good. Shit. I honestly should have guessed that the Rikage and Minato actually, interacted in the past, but also B too, like, damn. And then to see that Naruto's like just as fast as his dad it's so like he has the best parents. Like he just has the best parents. And I love that from like early on he had that support system. They couldn't stay with him, but they've always been there. The dynamic between A and B, it's so refreshing because I never questioned whether or not they were blood related. Their connection and the relationship is so strong that yes, they look, like very, very similar, but they just felt like brothers. And I like that even as early on as when they met, there seemed to be that connection and that brotherhood. And so like when they started growing up and they got closer and B even told him, like knowing that he felt like a team with A is what made him feel that something that he needed to keep him going with the Eight Tails. And I like that they've given such depth to a relationship that they didn't need to tell us they weren't brothers, but it just made it seem even stronger because it's like they really, I don't know how they were able to kind of like connect the way they did, if it was some kind of like fate or whatever, but just knowing that they were able to make as strong a bond as they did, it was really nice to see, because we've seen so many people in this series who, especially kids that don't have family or they have a very like strained relationship. But it was nice to see that he created that connection with B and accepted him for who he was, because like from the jump he's like, hey, you're a little different, but we can still do this. And he was accepting of him and very loving and made him feel like he had somebody who cared about him. And we saw when he thought B had been taken that he does care about him a lot. And that's also why I think he spends a lot of time when B could potentially be in danger, sending him away from like everything that's happening to keep him safe. It's about the Eight Tails, but it's also a great excuse to keep B safe at the same time, because we don't want anything happening to the Eight Tails, so send B away and make sure he's not around anything that could endanger him. It definitely shows that when he lost his dad, the last piece of family he felt he had was B. And I like when he's like, yeah, I'm gonna kill Naruto, and then they're like, but why don't you just kill B? And he's like, if I have to, I will, but I mean, if I had to choose, it's gonna be Naruto over my brother. Come on. um but yeah, I like the fact that he eventually realized, they're strong, they're a benefit on the battlefield, and the truth of the matter is you can't win either way. Either way, whether they're hidden away from danger or right in front of it, they still remain in danger, and they're gonna be found regardless. Like, they were able to find them when they were on a sea turtle in the middle of nowhere. I think no matter where they go, they're going to find a way because Madara wants them. And he is willing to do anything and everything to get them. I mean, putting them front and center probably will make things happen faster, but I mean, it was going to happen regardless. It really was. And they're two of the strongest members, if not the strongest members of the allied shinobi. So you gotta even if you're not putting them front and center, at least have them somewhere. But we'll see if this becomes, a mistake that I completely wholeheartedly acknowledge needed to happen, but I'm not a war strategist, so I could be wrong here. But yeah, I like the dynamic between A and B. The fact too that like the names are given to them, like everything just crazy, just crazy. And I like the depth in the story with the Jinchuriki too, where it's like if you don't have that something, you can't do it. Like you need something that keeps your heart full enough that you can handle the emptiness that comes with it. That like the sadness, just hearing what he said, and also realizing the strength that the people that actually became Jinchuriki and were able to contain these tales and this like the depths of emotion that are tied to that. It really does make you see all of the Jinchuriki in such a like more amazing light, if that makes sense. Just to know how strong they are, not even just like physically, but just emotionally, mentally. Damn. But yeah, that was the whole thing with just the two brothers, and then adding in Naruto, and then adding in Minato, and then even showing that no matter what, Tsunade is still pro Naruto as she should be. Just great. I really enjoyed it. And it's funny to know that I guess they have to use all of Naruto's clones to counteract the whole Zetsu or White Zetsu issue, but I guess I'm not gonna see that since we're skipping a few episodes again. It's like watch 2 and then skip again, but where we're gonna end up when we skip, I don't know, but obviously we're still gonna be at war. That's not going to go away anytime soon, I think. But thank you for watching. Thanks to everyone on Patreon for your continued support. I will see everybody in the next episodes of Naruto Shippuden. Bye!